Brews and Banter.
Hey, Frank.
Roman, how's it going?
Good. How you been?
How's it going, Roman? I'm good. I thought it would rhyme, but that did not.
No, did not. I think you tried that already. Fail.
I don't know.
Okay, move on. What are we drinking?
Sorry, we're going to move on. This is going to be an FLX Hefeweizen from No BS Brew Company in Livonia, New York. 5% ABV.
This is the place you went to, right?
Yeah, that's the place I was just at.
Yeah, I like the pictures and videos you guys took of the brewery.
Yeah, no, it's
pretty cool.
It's a really good setup. You kind of walk in the middle, and there's a like a little pizza ordering place, and sometimes they have like pulled pork and other kinds of barbecue stuff. To the left is like a little tiny eat-in area, and to the right is another eat-in area, but that's for the bar part. And then they have a huge outdoor area.
They're big supporters of military, right?
Yeah, so this is fuck me every fucking time. Anyway, yeah, so these guys, it's a veteran co-owned.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they had a lot of these military armed forces flags outside and stuff like that. And again, we're supporters of that. So why does this happen? I don't. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, did you shake it?
No, I didn't shake it. Did yours open up and spray all over?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't shake it. But anyway.
Looks good.
Yeah. Looks good in our glass.
It's hard to drink when there's so much head. Like you're sipping on foam. Because that tastes a little different than when you actually sip on the beer.
I've never put a limit on how much head I put in my mouth.
Oh, let's see if we can do a foam mustache.
It didn't really stick, right?
I don't know.
Yours was filtered. Like you got your beard filters it out.
My beard.
Like that one beer we had that had the coffee chunks in it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Some sort of stout that was, I think, or something? But
no, it wasn't. It was...
was it RAR?
It was Afternoon Delight by...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That was
the brewery.
That was the
one.
one.
The name of the beer was Afternoon Delight.
Yeah.
And we can do... Maybe we can do a picture with, like, beer foam mustache and be like, got beer.
Yeah. We got to find one of the foam will last. I mean, I don't know how people do it. Maybe the physics machine will do it.
Oh, maybe.
Do you think there's different kinds of foam? Like the
or
foam
if the foam doesn't stick, we'll just kind of like edit foam on our mustache.
Okay.
And then we'll be like, got beer.
Yeah, I'll edit something else on your mustache. But this is good. I didn't have this when I was there. I had a. I can't remember what I drank there at No BS Brew Company. I don't know which kind it was. I had a couple things, but I grabbed this because I hadn't had this one.
What does No BS stands for?
No ballsack.
I'm assuming no bullshit?
Yeah, I believe so. It's probably no bullshit. And I agree with them.
No bullshit. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. This is good beer.
Do they have like a store you can buy stuff there?
Yep. Yeah, they got... I didn't pick up anything. We were sort of in and out pretty quick, but they have pint glasses and clothing and everything. And I gave them a sticker to put on, and I asked them to tag us when they applied it, if they even take a little video or set a picture, but I haven't seen that, so I didn't speak to the owner. So maybe it didn't go up.
Anything else you know about them?
Like what? I don't know his address and stuff like that, or like I asked for a social security number, I didn't get it.
Is this the only brewery you stopped by?
Or
was there another one? This
was the one we stopped by. We tried to do another one, but it was a really weird setup. We couldn't even... I mean, you get in, and it's an old building, like a really old building. And I think the brewery is... It was probably like an old, guy with lots of money back in, 100 years ago. And I think he had, like, slave quarters or something off to the left or some other sort of, visitor building. But now I think they made it all into one. But the brewery was in that little visitor building. And then the actual restaurant bar part was in would have been the main quarters. But I don't know, my wife had gone in and saw if they could take pets because we had Finn with us, and she couldn't even navigate on where to go. There's no one around, and you're going upstairs, and there's water. And I guess it was nice looking. We just couldn't really figure out what's happening, so we just went somewhere else, and that's how we ended up here. We were going to go here the next day anyway, but it just became the first day. But good place. Like I said, it's nice landscaped. I mean, it's just really right off the road. Nice parking.
Yeah,
nice
it looked
parking
really
lot.
nice.
Yeah.
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 Go check it out on our Instagram page. Frank put together videos and photos.
Yep.
That was cool. Was it during the weekend?
It was on Wednesday night.
Don't remember when we went to a camp. I gotta bring you to the camp with us one day, because there's two families we hang out with. they're just such great dynamic. Like, they're so funny. I just crack my ass up, and they're all like ball busters.
You crack your ass up.
Yeah, is that a word? No.
Laugh your ass off and crack yourself up.
Yeah,
I don't know how close you are with those families. You can completely crack your ass up. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I don't know what that dynamic is. You said.
Yeah. No, but they're really nice.
Yeah.
Their kids get along with my son as well.
Same age?
That's nice. They're actually a little bit older, but they're very.
I'm sorry, the kids same age as Roman.
No, they're a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they're nice to him and always include him. So that makes a difference.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
And the parents are just hilarious. We laugh our asses
You
off.
guys just sit and sort of hang out and drink. Like,
Yeah, I think during the day, I'll do a little work there, play with my son a little bit, and then dinner time they usually invite us over, or maybe we invite ourselves. I don't know. But they cook so much. It's so delicious, and I feel guilty sometimes. I feel like I need to bring more food.
Who's they? Like, there's two families?
Yeah, the two families.
They're both cooking together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I'll bring, my wife and I will bring salads and things like that. And maybe we should, do breakfast or something and just have them over for breakfast. Because they're always, cooking so much food. And I feel like if we bring more food, it'll just be, waste.
I think you should do, eggs and melted gummies.
They're the ones who feed me gummies.
Yeah, well, instead of the cheese, just make it gummies.
Oh, you know what they did last time? They took a bunch of gummies and infused them with, vodka. They soaked them in vodka.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so they put them in a bowl.
Well, why would you need to do that?
It's like a alcoholic dessert or something.
Yeah, but you're going to...
It's like Jell-O shots.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
But
right.
it's gummies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're just soaked in vodka.
But does it even absorb?
I think so. I mean, I think maybe alcohol and vodka kind of breaks it down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
I would
when I ate it, I tasted vodka.
I would inject it like you do with a turkey thing. The turkey fryer with a needle.
Yeah, a gummy bear in his ass.
Yeah, shove it right up his ass. And then I'd squirt the needle juice in it. Yeah, but you're talking probably a little tiny,
you'll be
1
sitting
mil.
there for days.
Yeah. Yeah, so they got a better idea than I do, so we'll stick with theirs.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, it's always better when you have nice people you can hang out with, especially in that situation. You're kind of stuck there per season anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean that's good. We all get along. Kids get along, and that's important. And
How long
all have a good time and laugh our asses off.
Have you guys all been there the same amount of time?
They've been there longer than we have.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the family is a friend of ours, and we were just walking when we first wanted to find a campsite where we could park our camper. So we would drive to different campsites, stay there for a weekend just to check out the place, and then we stopped there. And we're just walking with our dogs, just checking out spots. Then we heard our names. They called us over. I'm like, hey, you guys here? They're like, yeah, we've been here for years. You guys should get a spot here. And my wife and definitely. Now we know someone who's here. And
was it right across from them?
No, so there's a road that separates two different lots.
Mm-hmm.
And we were on the other side. So we crossed the road and
I see.
We're checking out the other sites, and that's where they were.
Yeah.
And they invited us over that night to hang out with them, and I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
Yeah.
And then, we got a spot close to them now, so that's fun.
And that's what it is. I mean, that's what camping is, just kind of hang out. I mean, that's how this started for us.
So
this whole podcast.
Yeah. And they were listening to our podcast one day, and they had kids in the car, and they're like, "Oh, we weren't ready for." They turn it down.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know what it's about, and the kind of stuff you guys are saying.
We can't even prep for that, though. I mean, like, we always try to be wholesome. It's short-lived because there's usually an F-bomb probably 30 seconds in. But, like...
Yeah, but how do you... I don't think we can be wholesome. That's not possible.
I mean...
I don't think that's possible.
We could be adult wholesome. Wholesome just for people over 18, I suppose. Of course, nowadays, this shit that we're saying, they probably learn at 12. I mean, when I was younger, I know the stuff I learned. I wasn't probably that young, but everything's accelerating. Like, maybe they start saying fucking talking about dirty shit when they're 9. I don't know. The school bus fucks people up, by the way.
Yeah.
Once you get on a school bus, it's fucking over.
That's it. You damaged.
Yeah. So
life.
Maybe we're fine. Maybe we don't have to put 18 plus. We could just say like 10 minus or something.
Appropriate for kids.
Yeah, you determine. Like, it's just called like UD. You would determine if it's okay for your kid.
If your kid rides a school bus, they can listen.
Wait. It's not UD for you determine. It's YD. What the fuck?
I didn't even catch that.
But UD is you daddy. Because you still owe me two of those fuckers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, YD. You determine if it's okay.
My wife and I have this stuck in our heads because one of our friends there, she always says, "Calm down, America." She's like, or if someone...
Is she calling you America? Or
she would just like, if something's happening, like, she'll be like, "Okay, calm down, America." And then nothing she says is, "Oh, it's dreadful." Like, "Oh, they're dreadful." Mm-hmm. Like, Frank takes fucking forever to get ready. Oh, he's dreadful.
Yeah, there's funny words like that. Like crisp. Crisp is a funny word to me. Like crisp. Who says crisp?
What would you use crisp for?
I don't know. I saw it on a drink once. It says cool and refreshing and crisp. I'm like, crisp. I'm like saying, I don't understand why. It's just in my head.
Why it would be crisp?
But what does that mean? Like, how is a drink crisp?
Poppy? I don't know.
I mean, even food is not crisp. It's crispy.
It's great.
Like I don't have a crisp chip. I have a crispy chip.
Mm-hmm.
Or crunchy.
Crunchy.
Just weird words like this just bother me. I mean, crispy. I actually get kind of upset talking about it.
Crispy underwear.
Yeah, well, that'd be crusty underwear.
Crusty. Oh,
yeah. But I don't. There's just a weird word to me. Just weird shit or bizarre. Bizarre is a weird word to me because no one really uses it. When people use it, that doesn't upset me like crisp does. But like bizarre is just like no one, like someone says weird or fucked up or like just, I guess bizarre is like a smarter word and that's why I don't use it because I use fucked up.
They're fucked up. You mean bizarre?
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Unusual?
It's very fucked up. Not butt fucked up. It's very fucked up.
Very fucked up.
Yeah.
Very butt fucked up.
But just weird shit like that. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's, people use different words, but dreadful is another word. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just...
Yeah, now we're just like... My wife and I just keep saying it. I told my wife she needs to make a shirt that says, "Calm down, America. It's dreadful." Yeah. And that could apply to anything.
I like the "Calm down, America." That's pretty cool.
Calm down, America.
Yeah. I wish she would say it to you. Like, your name would be America. Like, calm down,
sometimes,
America.
like, you do something and she'd be like, "Calm down, America."
Yeah.
Oh, she's funny.
I imagine
her and her other friend there from the two families. They're just like they get wild. Mm-hmm. And then we smoke cigars and share cigars and like talk about different cigars.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, is there a lot of bugs when you're there?
No, actually, it's not bad.
Mosquitoes, man.
No, it's not bad.
My brother actually bought me this big ass fan to put on the deck. So when there's bugs outside, you just turn the fan on, blow the fucking bugs away.
If you use like yellow light, like amber yellow light, it keeps bugs away.
But how is that applicable?
Excuse me.
Okay, all right, good. We're
okay, that's
14 minutes into this. Good job.
You keeping track?
Yeah, and but the amber light's only going to work like around where you have lights, like on your doors or something like that, going in your campers. But like when you're when you're at a fire, the fire's amber. I still get fucking bit by mosquitoes.
Right, but if you have lights, like amber lights.
Are you putting amber lights like around where you're sitting, around the fire?
They have around the fire. They have like string lights. They're amber.
Mm-hmm. No, if it's working,
like bunch of individuals.
Because I don't think that citronella works. Fuck all. That shit bullshit.
Maybe there's mosquitoes and just immune to it now.
Yeah, there's citronella mosquitoes. They eat that shit.
How do you like your beer?
I like my beer. How do you like your beer? I think you still got some left in your can.
How do you know?
Because last episode you had a defective can.
No, there's so much head. I didn't have room to pour the whole thing in.
You cannot use head and can in the same sentence. Oh, so
I like your cans.
nice cans.
I need your head.
I need your head in my cans.
No.
I don't want your can in my head. No, it's important to use this and phrase this correctly.
You need my
I want
head.
your head I want my head in your cans.
Yeah, that's
I don't
what I was
want
gonna say.
I don't want my head in your can.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You need my head in your cans.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you got one boob, I guess it could be head in the can. I don't know.
A head between two cans would sound like... Where's that bell that you had?
I took it out there. It's fucking loud. My wife bought me this cowbell thing. It says, more drink needed or more beer needed or something like that. And you bring it it's got a handle on it and a grip. Like the grips you used to have on your motorcycle or your bicycle.
Yeah.
It's got those grips you shake and it's fucking loud.
When you rang that in the small studio, that was loud.
I'm gonna start using. I'm gonna potentially use a U-Daddy.
Today?
No, not today. Because I really don't want to waste them. These are coveted. Because we got to do pound round. So once we know another pound round's coming, then I'll exhaust these other two U-Daddies.
You got to use them up, then we do a pound round.
I know, but I got to figure out when the next pound round's going to be. Because if I use up my U-Daddies and we don't have a pound round until October, then I'm fucked for 2 months. I want to have these things so you're on edge when you know, oh no, when's he going to use them?
It should be more surprising because if I know when we have pound round coming up, then I know anytime from this time to then you'll use them.
Right, but I
if
know
you
that
spontaneously use them when I'm not aware, and once you run out, then we're like, okay, next episode we're doing a pound round.
Calm down, America.
You're dreadful. Did we say what kind of beer this was?
Yes, I mean I did. You didn't. So when you say we, I did.
Okay, well, did you?
It's an FLX Hefeweizen written at the top. 5% ABV. It's in
Never heard of this kind of.
Hefeweizens.
Really? Did we have?
I don't know what
before?
the FLX means, but Hefeweizen's I think it's sort of some German derivative. It's pretty good beer though.
It is good.
Yeah.
Gave me 2 burps already.
It's a 2 burp. We should start grading in burps. Of course, I mean, then everybody's going to get 5 burps because that's what you do every fucking 20 minutes.
I was talking about our podcast to the tattoo artist, and I guess we can talk. We'll go into this afterwards. But I said, yeah. So we review beer, but we also like sours, and we put sours in different categories. We call them SPB. And he said, "What does SPB stand for?" I said, "Stinky Pussy Beer." He had to stop. He was laughing his ass off. He had to
So your tattoo's all jagged right there?
No, he stopped. He laughing his ass off. And I think the owner of the shop was there too. You must have heard it. But so I got a tattoo recently.
Mm-hmm. Is it done?
Yeah,
I mean, finished?
finished. Just have to go through a healing process.
Is your penis sore?
Super sore.
Yeah.
I think the elephant.
It's only one fucking letter.
Well, the elephant trunk tattoo took the longest.
Yeah. I'm sure it's the trunk. It's probably just the toenail.
The ears.
Yeah. No.
The ears hurt the most.
It's an eyeball. Elephant eyeball.
But so I'll give him a plug really quick. So the guy who gave me a tattoo, he works at Timeless Tattoo in Baldwinsville, New York. Mm-hmm. His name is Jim, and you can find him on Instagram. It's Little Jim Tattoo.
Yeah. What's little mean?
Or wait, do you say at Little Jim Tattoo?
No, if it's on Instagram, they should know.
LITTLEJIMTATTOO, all lowercase. And he does amazing art. He does a lot of stuff, but he said if he was to narrow down to his main theme would be bio-ionic, or it's metals mechanics with
like an Iron Man type of thing, and gears and shit like that. Yeah,
live.
Oh, that stuff's really cool.
Skin and organisms with gears. So on his Instagram page, you can see where he did this. He did few sleeves for someone, and you can see skin and muscle.
Yeah. And
behind it, there's tears, and behind it, it's got these gears and a robotic kind of
I'll tell you,
mechanics. It was amazing.
the vision and creativity and talent you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can picture it because you've seen pictures. I could never have the patience or the mental capacity to draw something like that. And, it is pretty cool though. I see you you see these on like Terminator shit, you know?
Yeah. When him and I were just brainstorming my tattoo idea and like my vision for it, and I went in to see the final sketch, and it was like exactly what I was imagining. So we did that. We did some adjustments, and I did black and white tattoo. And he said, if you ever wanted to add things, come back. So the way we left it, I wanted to plan for a sleeve, so just kind of go section by section. But I don't know what my entire sleeve would look like.
Sure.
So this is the first piece, and he left like a smoke underneath, almost you know what I mean?
A fade.
Yeah, like fade, and the smoke can turn into like trees,
sure,
and other things depending on what the idea would be to continue into the sleeve.
And for now, it could be considered the fucking Canadian wildfires.
Yeah,
because we're getting all that fucking smoke.
yeah. Why is your tattoos not finished on the bottom? It's being covered by the Canadian wildfire,
and they're still ongoing.
Yeah.
So
really, the fires are still burning.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But there's these constant alerts or notifications through weather apps or whatever saying, air quality bullshit, blah blah blah. Minus, fuck off, that type of whatever they're telling you for the UV index and all this other bullshit for air quality, whatever it is. But I think they're still going. So,
it's crazy. We went from like having one of the best air qualities in the country to being like so polluted from the smoke.
Yeah.
But did you ever look at the map
of what?
Of like wildfires in Canada?
No.
East coast to west coast, fucking
really?
Canada's burning.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, at least it's renewable. I mean, it's going to grow back, but like...
It's going to grow back, but how much wildlife and people that are going to be, misplaced and suffer from
and what it does to the economy. I mean, loggers, retail, construction, I get it. So, I mean, I hope everything's okay for those people up there and everybody's safe, but...
And I wonder if some of the animals get pushed to migrate north, and then if they're not used to that climate, they might not survive.
Yeah, but that may be where adaptability comes in. I mean, maybe you're going to have a deer mating with a fucking coyote, and now you got a diote.
Diote.
Yeah, or I mean, I don't know how these things work. I mean, you've got to survive.
I think that kind of a adaptation takes generations.
Yeah.
Decades.
You got like coy dogs, like coyotes and dogs, like
But that happened over so many thousands of years.
It's always got to happen once.
Yeah, this is a season. Like, we're gonna have winter season coming up soon. It's not like deer gonna, not deer, but other animals can just like quickly adjust to that kind of climate. But I don't know. It sucks.
So little Jimmy.
His name is Jim.
Little Jim. So is he a little guy?
No, it's his Instagram name is Little Jim Tattoo.
I mean, is he a big guy?
He's taller than me. I mean,
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, some people like.
I wouldn't fuck with him. He knows Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. No, I'm not suggesting we fuck with anybody because you're already gonna get banged by the mafia.
Like he's little guy, like you can toss him around.
You already talked shit about the mafia, so they're coming after you in the previous episodes.
When did I do that?
When we were talking about Sammy the Bull Gravano.
I didn't talk shit about mafia.
No, I'm just saying, like, some people we see in movies, like, oh, this is tiny, and the guy's like, 6'8", 400 pounds.
Did you ever watch Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know how they had this big guy?
Yeah.
And they said at the beginning of the movie when there's a description of all these characters, and they said, that's tiny. The legend says that his shadow once killed the dog.
Right, yeah. Yeah, see, I don't remember. Like, my wife is really good at that. Oh, even my brother-in-law, they're really good at remembering, like, movie quotes.
The young guy in that movie, the main character, his name was Kalajuan. I think that's how you said it, Kalajuan.
Obi-Wan Kalajuan?
And then the mafia guy was Sonny.
Yeah, I remember Sonny.
And then the Kalajuan father was Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't spark me. It's like jokes. Like, I'll remember jokes if you say something and then like it's I got a joke about that. But I don't remember movie quotes because, frankly, I probably fall asleep fucking 75% of the time watching them.
You know that couple on Instagram that always like have jokes and I mentioned them.
Heather and Craig.
Heather and Craig, yeah. So he did a
fucking funny.
He did a video where he's like, as a passenger, you got to open the car door for them. So he opens the door, she gets in, and he closes, and he walks around the car. He goes, all right, guys, I got a few seconds. What the fuck was I thinking? I should have listened to my friends. Fuck, all right, I gotta get back in the car. Then he opens the door. He goes, okay. She's like, thanks for opening the door for me. He's like, okay. So it made me think of Bronx Tale. So in Bronx Tale, Sonny, the mafia guy, tells Kalajuan that he's like, all right, the way you find out the girl's the one who you're dating, he goes, so you open the door for her. You lock all the doors except you unlock only her door. Then you open the door for her. She gets in. You close the door, and then you go around the back of the car, and through the back window, you have to look. If she reaches over and unlocks your door for you, she's the one.
Yeah.
So he borrows the mafia guy's Cadillac,
Right.
and then they went on a date or whatever, and he really likes this girl, so he did that. And she reached over, and they did like the slow motion with music in the background. She reaches over, opens, and he's like, yes.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
And I was trying to find the GIF of that clip, so I could post it on the comment, but I couldn't find it. So
but that can't even happen now because fucking locks are automatic. How can you unlock just her unless she's driving? You can't just unlock her door.
Or you know what's funny, and you can tell from which generation someone is when you say roll down your window.
Roll,
We do this.
Yeah.
Kids in the future are gonna be like,
yeah.
just press the button.
But we're fucked because we're in the middle. We did roll down, and now we got push button. And so where is and maybe it's already there. There might be technology that's like, Bluetooth or even AI. Just tell your car roll down the window, roll down driver's side, roll down passenger side.
Yeah, if you have like
or put down because it can't be roll down.
Google Assistant in your car.
Yeah, it would be
Google roll down my driver's side window.
It wouldn't even be roll. He'd say like driver's side window down. Or, they probably have it. But
yeah, when it's like Google, give me a blowjob.
Yeah.
Something pops up from underneath the steering wheel.
Well, I don't. I'm laughing because
those would be customized accessories, aftermarket parts,
right? Aftermarket something. Or why does it got to be just like a blow dryer, but like with the sucky part, like a vacuum? It'd be a vacuum. Yeah, but how would you concentrate while you're doing? Yeah, that could do it.
Oh my god, that would be a vacuum.
That's what it is.
Google, too strong.
So when you blow things out, it's like CFM, right? Cubic feet per minute. What's is it SFM, like suck feet per minute? Like what is the suction number?
I don't know.
Like what is the suction rating? Like
I don't know what the suction rating is.
Like what's the Hoover rating?
How many gallons per minute do you suck?
Gallons? What the fuck?
Well,
I don't want someone who's sucking gallons. Man, calm down, America. Sucking gallons?
Well,
because I would do that with beer.
No. When you buy a water pump, for example, it would say it can pump so many gallons per minute.
Yeah, but suck would have to be like, I don't know. I don't know how you could classify this.
Strength of suckness.
Well, there's got to be pumps like suction. I don't know.
Anyways, how do we go from tattoos to fucking Google automated blowjobs? Yeah, I don't know how we got to that. But, anyways.
How do we get to anything?
I don't know. Just fucking happens.
What we need to get to, though, is...
you want to grade the beer?
Well, we need to grade it, but let's get a little thing for No BS in our video guy. Or this. How about this?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Without that.
Yeah. Well, you can Photoshop Roman's face on there. So, yeah, what do you think about this?
I like it. I'm going to give this 3.5.
It's there's definitely a little aftertaste with it. Not bad. Like there's so many beers.
Yeah.
How do you grade all these things? But I like it too.
Well, we're grading for our taste. Like,
yeah.
Just because we grade, that doesn't mean somebody else
is
like,
fuck you guys. That's a
10. Like, oh, you fucking idiot. That's 4.
No, I'm gonna give it a 3.25 because it's a little hazy, which I like, and it tastes good. But I'm skewed because of that.
Aftertaste?
No, it has nothing to do with this beer. I'm skewed because of the 2 Xmas IPA or the 2X Citrus or something like that, like from Southern Tier, which I know you had.
You were stuck on that Southern Tier.
I love it. I mean, I just pour it in my body, but I want to shower. I'd make that same noise you did, like Barry White, like ooh.
You gotta get.
Yeah. You ever watch True Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Bill and Sookie. He's like, ooh, get in there, Sookie. Get in there good and deep, Sookie. He's always like talking dirty and like really weird because he was like a couple 100-year-old vampire and she's like a 25-year-old girl. Which incidentally, they're married in real life.
Oh, they are?
I think they got twins, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what the age difference is in real life, but he'd be like, oh, okay, Sookie. And they'd be really weird. I'm like, oh, it's just fucking, ugh.
I was going to say, I fucking lost
or
my
Eric,
train of
the other vampire on True Blood. I missed that series. Eric was the blonde vampire.
Blonde guy?
Blonde, yeah. Really old and powerful.
Blondale. He was Blondale.
He was Blonde Eric.
I forget what I was gonna say. Anyways, yeah, I like this because it tastes good and the aftertaste is not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like I have to fight through it.
I mean, luckily for us, we've not had a beer. I mean, those sours, the first ones were kind of rough for us, but we've not had a beer yet. We're just like, fuck it, I'm completely out. I'm never gonna drink it again.
Yeah, honestly, the only sour I had an issue with is that out of order one, the Yoda breast milk.
Yeah, well, the Smurf cum.
Whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was also the first sour we had, wasn't it?
Well, it's not the first sour I had, but I'm saying like in general, the only sours that I had a lot of sours. The only one I had a trouble with is that one.
Yeah. See, and for me, I didn't have any of that. I had the red one, the Sith sauce or whatever. That was pretty good. It was okay, but I didn't try the blue one, so I can't say I'm completely out on it. You know.
I thought you did.
I don't think I had any of that.
I thought we switched and you tried the blue one.
No, we don't switch anything. No, I don't remember drinking that at all.
Really?
I mean, you could check out the video.
Then I took yours and then you took mine.
I don't think so.
I think you're wrong, but
I hope I'm wrong because that means I had a good day that day.
did you hear remember we talked about the UPS strike?
Yeah.
I think they solved that.
Yeah.
I mean, they came to a resolution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that would have been catastrophic for the country for sure.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. They think like 300,000 workers or something like that. That's a huge fucking union.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't. It's like the whole, 2008 thing, like too big to fail with the banks. I mean, how could you let this happen? They're so involved, but does it raise eyebrows now? Like there's someone somewhere, probably government, because they get involved in all of it. Do you sort of like figure out how the fuck do you prevent this from happening again? Like, is I didn't read the contract, but is it good for 2 years or 5 years, 10 years? Like,
well, I was listening to Breaking Points. That's where I get my news from, independent journalism. And they were saying that they were interviewing one of the guys who was kind of like running this strike, this protest. And then he said the toughest part was to get the part-time UPS workers a fair pay. And what was happening is like there's a big percentage of part-time UPS workers in the industry, like in the company,
that are considered part of this 300,000.
Yeah, and they're being dismissed during this whole like strike and the deal they were trying to put together. So they're like, they're including everybody else, but the part-timers, they were like, yeah.
Well, what's so bad with the part-timers? Like, I mean,
they were just not paying them enough. They were putting a lot of time in. They weren't giving them overtime, and
well, I understand the pay, but the benefits thing, like, as a part-timer,
I don't know the benefit.
Yeah, there might not have been any.
Yeah, it was just like they were advocating for them.
I mean, part of the being part-time is so that you don't get benefits. That's what benefits the company.
Part-time workers who repair the trucks. There are part-time workers who are doing deliveries. There's part-time work. There's a lot of part-time workers, and they were just not part of the, I guess, where they were negotiating. I
mean, everybody, for me, should be fairly compensated. I mean, I do have a bit of an issue with whatever minimum wage keeps happening, especially in our state. I don't know where it is in other states, but like you can get, I don't know what it is now. Is it $15 or $16 an hour?
You know what?
For minimum wage?
I think it's like $15, $16, but
I mean, I was like $7 when I started.
I've been offering some laborers $20 an hour, and I can't get anybody to do work.
So, and that's the problem. I mean, there's a lot of, and even in my industry, there's a lot of, it's hard to find, help. And there's a lot of people that are hopping jobs now, going to the next best thing. But, you could offer 20, someone else is going to offer 22. I'm going to go there. That bubble's going to burst for sure. For sure.
Well, I feel like they keep hopping from one job to another. They're just going to who pays the most.
That's right.
But they're not looking at what is the long term. What's the stability of that job?
Yep.
So
because a lot of the people now are wanting to, I need to get people. I got so much business.
Yeah.
And then you're new man in, you're first man out. If there's downsizing.
Right. So they'll go to companies that offer more money, but then you're probably on their list, first one to be fired.
Yeah, it's
But if you stay with another company that maybe pays a little bit less, but you have a better stability with that company, then you have that relationship already built with the owners, and then you benefit better.
You rotate stock.
The other ones who have left and now they need a job, they're coming back and be like, oh, your position has been filled.
Yep.
Sorry.
I mean, it's
now you miss out.
It's common practice. It's FIFO, first in, first out.
Mm-hmm.
But with the jobs now, it's now becoming last in, first out. I mean, you're gonna. Yeah, have some loyalty, people.
Yeah, I mean, and some of these people, some of these business owners, like small business owners, are really trying to try their best to make sure their employees are properly compensated, but they can only do it to a limit. I get it. You want a little more money, but is getting extra buck or two an hour worth,
right?
Leaving and what you've built over the years with this employer.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the
throw it all out.
That's the rapport part. Like, I mean, you might start somewhere, you're getting $1 more an hour, but you're expected to do this. You're not going to be able to, take an extra 15-minute lunch break, or maybe take off for this doctor appointment, or go do that with your kid, or whatever the case may be. There's they used to be called fringe benefits,
right?
This sort of like, you're going to do this, but we understand that that's part of it, and we appreciate everything you do for us. You don't get that at first. And then it doesn't really look good on a resume when you have fucking 10 jobs in 20 years. And
bigger companies, they don't give a shit about that.
No.
They don't give a shit about your personal life. They don't give a shit what's going on with your family.
Right.
They don't care. They want you to perform to their standards to get paid what you want to ask for, right?
For me,
where with a small company, like if my guys are like, Roman, I can't come in today. I had to pick up my kid from school. I understand. We'll rearrange the schedule. No problem.
Habitual is a problem. If you keep doing it, well, then there's a fucking issue here.
No, I understand.
Do not take advantage.
No, I understand.
Right.
I wouldn't let anybody take advantage of it.
I would let you take advantage of me, but that's it.
That's it. Nobody else.
So maybe this could happen if we do this camping thing. Perfect. Infuse me with some gummies.
Intoxicate you.
Whatever you need. Or just do that smooth talk, whatever your deep voice fucking thing was earlier.
Yeah.
That is so disturbing to me.
You want gummies?
Oh, Frank. Is it a Sookie or Frank? Ooh. Forget it. I'm out. Just like that blue sour. I'm out. So I did want to.
You did have it.
No. I'm saying you were out with the blue sour. I don't remember having it. Maybe
sure.
It's like just a memory I don't want to remember because it's so bad.
I had one of each, and then we split.
You did not have one of each. You only have one of each beer, right?
That's what I said.
But I said I wasn't splitting the red one with you.
No,
because yours was so creamy.
I had
and
the
thick.
red one because I was joking about. I was like, "Oh, we'll make fucking purple beer."
But you didn't have it because I didn't want to share it with you because I don't want to mix it with your fucking chunky bullshit.
You fucking dreadful, all right?
So you know what else I was thinking about real quick? I know we got to wrap things up. I was thinking about, and this is real. This is real life, people. Let's do this together. They have the Hall of Fame for football, Hall of Fame for baseball. It's probably basketball Hall of Fame. No one really probably cares about that. But hockey, all these things. But they don't have a Hall of Fame for alcohol, like beer. I think there's museums and shit, but you know what? I want to call it the Alcohol Hall of Fame.
The Alcohol of Fame.
The alcohol. So I coined that too, fuckers. So don't go with trade. You burped in the middle of my.
Sorry.
We could have made millions off of this, and you just fucking ruined it.
Okay, repeat.
Really, I don't know if there's an Alcohol Hall of Fame. Like you could have like master brewers and people like this, like people that started shit. And I know that Anchor Brewing is shit the bed, but like Yuengling, the oldest brewery now in the U.S. Like all these people, like I don't know, are people that are really driven and to drive to make this craft beer industry large. who's in charge of that? Like who
Well,
can
maybe
be?
Anchor Brewing can be it can be put into
They could be
Hall of Fame.
antique. They could be antique brewing
Because I mean, you have athletes who are retired. They're in Hall of Fame, right?
yeah.
So think of Anchor Brewing.
Yeah,
as
and I didn't mean
retired,
fuck them. I mean whatever. It's fine.
retired, and then they can be in Alcohol
Right.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but you gotta So there's got to be some sort of criteria. But I will be the curator and director and owner of this. Well, Brews and Banter will be.
Okay, automatically, right?
Yeah, well, because it's our idea, so now it's trademark. Trademark. Do you have a stamp little sign you could put in? You have like a fucking sound bite you could do for like a...
No, I don't. I don't think.
Make up some fucking sound.
I don't know what we have.
Just pick a sound. This random sound, guys.
It says,
Pick it.
It says brass. I don't know what brass is.
Let's try it.
Let's see.
No, that was a fail. What do you want to say? What else you got?
Air horn?
Yeah, try that one.
Or no, here.
Alcohol of Fame.
Maybe a heartbeat?
Okay, well, I'm thinking about that one.
Oh, drum beat.
Alcohol of Fame.
Yeah.
I like that
There
one.
you go.
So
Yeah.
But they should have something, I think, like for that, right? Like just some sort of Hall of Fame, like for people that have been very instrumental in the alcohol industry. Like
That's it. That's your thing now.
we can start with Vikings
That's it.
because
Yeah.
we started it.
Brews and Banter there and Anchor Brewery.
Yeah.
Maybe like if they've been in business a certain number of years,
Yeah, there's got to be some
get entered
criteria.
into,
But we can develop that kind of.
or what kind of popularity or sales you get.
Yeah, you got to meet criteria. You got to be around a certain amount of time. You got to reach a certain level, but there'll be different genres. Like there's going to be craft beer. There's going to be, the multi. There's going to be the nano. There's going to be the home brewer. You can't really have a home brew Hall of Fame.
No, fuck that little categories. Just Hall of Fame, Alcohol of Fame, and you set up categories of or criteria of what it requires to enter, right?
And you got to send us beer in order to qualify. And you got to subscribe to Brews and Banter on YouTube and Instagram, all these places, Twitter.
Oh man!
Come on, people, join us.
We just got political again.
We're good shit. Wait, what's political about that?
Yeah, come on, bribery.
That's not bribery. This thing doesn't even fucking exist yet.
You said if you want to be in it, send us free beer.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say if you want to be in it, right?
Well, you said you got.
Yeah, I said send us free beer. No, I say if you want to be in it, you got to send us free beer. I said send us free beer.
But it's a criteria.
Yeah, well, it could be. It's optional criteria.
Well, so all right, let's start this. We're gonna do Alcohol of Fame.
Yeah.
And then you'll be the one who's gonna pick the beers.
Yeah. Well, can we do it together? Or is it
Yeah. No, we'll do it. I'll give you suggestions, and then you see if you agree with it or not.
Okay. So we're going to start the Alcohol of Fame right now, today, in July 2023. And we're going to start with someone. We'll find some brewery or the guy we're talking about, maybe the Drink NY Craft.
Well, Anchor is in, right?
I don't know. They didn't fucking send us any beer.
No, but they've been in business for what, 100?
Right. Yeah. So we'll anything over
years?
100 years, you probably got to be like grandfathered in.
entered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your tits in.
Yeah,
for sure.
and then you have to have like a reputation and popularity, right? Like, I think Treehouse is pretty popular, right?
Yeah, yeah. And so, do we want to do this for everything or just craft beer?
Let's stick with beer.
Okay, because Yingling's going to be in there, but again,
Stick with beer, and then we can maybe.
what was that? Was that a burp, gurgle, belly, hunger thing?
It was suppressed little baby burp.
Oh my god, that means you're going to toot in a minute.
Either that or piss my pants,
Yeah, or both.
or both. Yeah.
Yeah, Alcohol of Fame. We're going to start that.
Yeah. Speaking of niches, another thing we're gonna start is what's your bitch, right?
Yes. What's your bitch? Yeah, let's start that segment.
Explain what's your bitch.
So me and Rome were talking about this. What's your bitch is going to be about just subjects, so listeners can email us or viewers from YouTube. Email us, let us know what your complaint is about just life in general, anything. You know, people turning right with their left signal on, or rolling through a stop sign, whatever fucking annoys you.
Your neighbor's fucking too loud or something.
Yeah, whatever it is, like, and then if we pick your question, then we'll send you a gift.
No, if we pick your bitch,
Yeah, if we.
What's your bitch?
Well, that's like a dating game too.
What's your bitch?
If we pick your bitch. Yeah, but so if we pick your question or pick your bitch,
Yeah.
then we'll send you a gift, and we'll mention it on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll also share each of our own, and we'll offer input into whatever you're complaining about or whatever the problem is. We'll sort of share our ideas and see.
Yeah. Mention our email again.
Yeah, so our email is cheers@brewsandbanter.com. So it's cheers@brews, the letter N, and then banter.com.
Okay.
So we'll do that, but that'll start next month.
Yeah, we'll do that once a month.
Yep.
What's your bitch? And then we'll discuss what your bitch, what my bitch is,
Yep.
and then our listeners.
Yep. I think that'd be pretty
What
funny.
they submit. Yeah.
Because, it's just, everybody's got a complaint or just whatever annoys you. Like,
Of course.
people that fucking, like, leave the microwave on, like, you microwave for a minute and you pull it out 1 second left and you don't hit the reset button on the fucking microwave.
Or
that fucking bothers me, too.
Yeah.
Just
Or assholes who, like, pretend they're holding a door for you, and then as you get close enough, they let go too early. I'm like, motherfucker,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you just held the door
Yeah.
for me, and then...
yeah. And you say, bitch.
Bitch.
We got to get a bitch soundbite. Let's do that.
We can record our own
Bitch.
sound bites.
Yeah, we'll do that, too. So, yeah, we got to get out of here soon.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Good beer. Like it.
Yeah.
Thank you, No BS Brewery, for that.
Thank you, No BS
No BS Brew Company. Yeah.
Brew Company. Yeah, it's delicious. I gave it 3.5.
Yep.
You gave it 3.25.
We're still working towards the 2,500 Instagram followers, and we're at, I think, almost 2,300 now. So
Close to 2,300.
Yep.
Okay, and then 200 more. It's not much, right?
No.
We'll get there quick. Help us out. Don't forget sticker exchange.
sticker board.
Let's get that board filled up. And I want to say, again, thank you to Jim at Little Jim Tattoo, at Timeless Tattoo in Baldwinsville, New York. He did great artwork on my piece, so thank you. Thank you to all the listeners, followers.
Thank you to your fellow camper neighbors.
Yes, we appreciate you guys. Every weekend we're there.
And I thank you for dealing with him.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.